Do you feel like you have been just eating like a bird and exercising for hours and not losing weight? I am Angela Major with Major Weight Loss, and I have heard this scenario from so many women, and it's so frustrating that you feel like, what else could you possibly be missing? What are you not doing that you need to do to get to your goal weight? And what I have to share with you is that it is not your fault. You are doing the right things. As long as you're exercising in a healthy way, you're not over exercising, which can put yourself in a stress response, which we're going to talk about that in a minute. But if you're eating good, healthy choices and you're exercising, you're doing wonderful things for your body. But your body has inflammation and it's protecting itself. Our body has this immune response to protect itself whenever there is something not quite right with our body. For example, whenever you were younger and you got a rug burn on your knee, remember how it would get all swollen and red? That was your body doing that. It wasn't the actual rug burn. That happened as a result of the immune response. And then it healed. You know, got that nice dry scab, and the scab kind of went away and it was better. So that was the body's response. Well, your inflammation isn't some outward superficial rug burn. It's somewhere else inside your body. And in the body, whenever it is not healthy, when there's something not quite right going on in the body, it will hold on to weight. The last thing it wants to do is release its protective energy stores. That's what our adipose tissue is for. It's for protection and just extra energy in case we need it. So if you're not in an optimal state of health, the body doesn't want to release weight. So what in the world can you do? Well, you need to look for the cause of the inflammation. And there's a few places that can be. There's a few that I want to talk about today. And one of those, these are the really common for sources of inflammation. And the number one is stress. So I talked about before, exercise can actually cause inflammation. It can actually cause stress on the body, which prevents us from weight loss. So stress is so under-recognized and underappreciated as a driver of not losing weight and not being healthy. So we really want to be sure that we're managing our stress and looking for ways to see things differently so that we don't get so stressed out about everything. All right, so it's really important to work on your mindset about the things that stress you out on a regular basis, or even change some of those things that stress you out on a regular basis that are not serving you, they're not serving your life, and they're definitely not serving your health. All right, so stress is one. Toxicity is another huge driver of inflammation. And our body is bombarded by toxins all the time in the environment. There's toxins a lot of times in our drinking water. There's toxins in the air we breathe. There's lots of pollution. There's a lot of the chemicals are that we use to clean our homes, or I was going to say that we put on our body, but I know they're personal care products, you know, lotions and things like this, makeup, but they do have chemicals in them. If you wouldn't eat it, you shouldn't put it on your skin, because it is being absorbed into your body just the same way it is being absorbed whenever you eat it. So actually even more so, because it doesn't have any filter. There's nothing to protect your bloodstream from whatever you put on your skin. It goes straight into your bloodstream. So toxins are a big one, really, for causing inflammation. So looking for ways to detoxify. And you may need to detoxify in a really targeted, individualized way to be safe about doing that. Because as I said before, as we lose weight, we release toxins as well. And that can be a source of kind of this cycle of yo-yo dieting, because it causes inflammation whenever you release toxins. So you want to be sure that you're doing that with someone who knows how to help with that. And then another big driver of inflammation in the body is food sensitivities. Food sensitivities are an immune response that the body has. So allergies, obviously, are an immune response to a food. We know that when a child who has a peanut allergy eats a peanut, they break out somewhere maybe, or they have difficulty breathing. And so whenever you have an immune reaction to a food, it may not cause any discomfort in the belly, right? It might come off somewhere else in the body, or you may not really see what's happening in any kind of symptom, except that you are frustrated that you can't figure out why you're not losing weight. So that is a very common driver for weight loss resistance. So those are 3 sources of inflammation in the body that you might want to consider as possible reasons why you're struggling. But just know that it isn't your fault. You don't need to eat less and less and less. You just need to heal your body, because when your body is healed and healthy, and optimally healthy, I should say, whenever you're in that state, weight loss is much more effortless. And I hope that gives you some hope and gives you some things to think about. And I will be with you again soon. Until next time, bye for now.